I'm playing football with the lads on a Thursday night. I'd always play in goal. Not even a full-length pitch would I bother run. I'd always have the hand up to be in goal. A nice little stationary position for me was ideal. Even in my job, I never had to move much. The only exercise I managed to squeeze into my week was the 6.5 minute walk to the pub. 2 minutes in a car. When I'd get there, I'd fall onto the first stool, and with the last breath I'd order a pint. I wasn't overweight or unhealthy, just unbelievably lazy and unfit. I think the whole laziness thing came from when I was younger. I only learned what I needed to learn, reading, writing, all of which done from a nice seated position. But things like swimming or riding a bike I never learned because in reality, I'm never going to need those skills. One day during my effort walks to the toilet, I found a magazine on the floor. And having forgot mine, I began to read. The magazine was all about running. I took it home with me and read it cover to cover. I read about the different runners, types of trainers, setting goals, marathons, roads, hills, mountains. I had to try it. That night, I skipped football. I found myself in the local park, running. For a while anyways. 7 grueling minutes to be exact. But I felt great. Until the following morning, when I almost couldn't get out of bed with the pain. I'd forgotten the number 1 rule of running. Always stretch. Pain aside, I wanted more. A day later, I was back in the park. Still sore but ready to smash my time of 7 minutes. And from that day on, like a great man once said, I was running. Soon I found myself wanting more. Road runs, hill runs, forests, even entering a few races. But my old lazy habits caught up with me, and I got tired. Not of running, but of running in the exact same locations. I was running out. One day I went on an epic run, a run where I could not stop, and I found it, my nirvana. A runner's wet dream. The beach. The sand felt amazing on my feet. I had found a new lease of life. I'd made a pact with myself on that day that some changes were going to be made. A new job with more activity, no more 6.5 minute walks to the pub. This was it. From that day on, my life was going to change. And it did. Some idiot's washed up bike wheel left on the beach tripped me up. I most definitely broke my wrist and sprained my ankle. It was then I remembered why I didn't like being active, in case I ever broke something. I thought how embarrassing it was going to be for me to have someone bring me in from here, until I noticed how far out I was, and the fact that no one was around. Slowly the water circled around me, and I could smell nothing but sea salt. I began to deeply regret ever being so lazy in life. If only I'd bothered using the upstairs toilets and work, I never would have found that stupid magazine.
Witness the fitness, the prophets in living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophets in living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophets in living. One hope, one quest. Witness the fitness, the prophets in living. One hope, one quest.